15-year-old Nebraska boy killed himself, leaving behind a devastated family. It all began a year before his death when Reed Adler sent a photo of his private parts to a female classmate. Reed's parents say the girl taunted their son and threatened to post the embarrassing image online. She eventually made good on that promise. The day after the picture was exposed, Reed was found suffocated in his bedroom. His parents are not pressing charges and say they have forgiven the girl.
Amazing, a sad story. A month before Reed took his life, he sent his mother a note telling her that at times he didn't want to live any longer. He also admitted watching suicide videos. Family apparently took him to counseling. Back with Joey and Brian Claypool, attorney. I want to talk a little more about what's next, the legal action. The parents have forgiven the girl and will not pursue legal action. My question to Joey, the fact that this girl taunted this kid with these pictures, the kid ended up harming himself in temporal proximity to her releasing the picture, is that kid liable?
You know, you can make the argument that the child would be liable, but then you have to look and say, was this the root cause? Was there other things that were going on in the child's lives that were just so deep, that were just so, you know, mentally hurtful, in addition to perhaps the exposing of his private parts on social media?
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, Joey, let's just say he had a biological proclivity to depression, or he was on a medication that made him more depressed, and then this picture put him over the edge. Isn't that enough?
Well, it could be enough, but then the issue then becomes, should there be an underlying prosecution? You know, there are teachable moments in our society, and I get and understand, well, I can't even say I understand, because what this family is going through must be horrific and like something that we can't imagine to think about. But the fact of the matter is that I get that society perhaps wants or may want prosecution because it's wrong. A child shouldn't be doing this. But then you look at that and you say, well, to what end? Is this case about an eye for an eye, or is this case about keeping your eye on the prize and perhaps delivering some larger social message, as that beautiful dad and his family there are attempting to do by not prosecuting her? And what is that message? The message is to work with our children, to teach your children, to know what their triggers are, to perhaps look and see if there's some underlying things that are bothering them. Are they being bullied? Having family time and maybe getting to the root causes, and setting up a foundation like he's doing to educate others so that others could be saved. And so simply because someone could be prosecuted, and I get, I get that society may want that, should we be doing it, or is there a larger social good that's going to come out of what you do? And I support what this father's doing, which is not doing it and keeping his focus on all children and trying to serve all humanity by saying this is wrong, don't bully, don't do it. The final point is that the girl who did this is apparently troubled. Her mother's a drug user. Her father's not there inside the home. She's being raised by her grandmother. Not excusing the conduct, but we have to say, look, do we want to now bury this girl, or do we want to assist so many masses of other children so that this doesn't happen again? And that's the social message I think we should take from this.
Joey, I'm persuaded by that. I don't know what society would want to do, but I know Brian might want to do something different.
Drew, the fact of the matter is this. Much like a gun that's used to harm somebody, much like a knife is used to harm or kill somebody, social media and the internet right now is a very powerful weapon that can be used by youth to actually contribute to the death of another youth.
Well, Brian,
that's how I see this.
Brian, to that point, she posted this thing on a site called Omaha Purge. It's a website aimed at exposing people with embarrassing material. Isn't that website even more liable than the kid?
Well, I don't think you can hold the website liable, but let's get back to the kid. Here's the problem I have, Drew. This was not an aberration. This was not a one-time deal where Neil Adler sends a picture of his private part and then she says, hey, I'm going to post this. She continually threatened him, and I'm not sure what she was trying to extract from him, but she wanted something from him. If she didn't get it, she was going to post this on this web page that's ridiculous and really should be eliminated.
Yes, I'm more worried about the web page than a troubled kid's behavior. Why can't we take action against these web pages?
Well, I think that's that. Here's the point I want to make about that. Both of these issues should be taken care of through legislation. There's got to be new laws that would remove that site, number one. And then number two, I don't know if you know this, Drew, but nearly all states have cyberbullying and cyber stalking laws, but only 14 of those states have criminal repercussions if you do this. So there's really no teeth to the laws that we have right now.
Joey, I see your wheels turning. Finish this up.
But, well, no, to Brian's point, which is a very good one, that we do have to look, however, it's not just about legislation. The reason that they don't have teeth and the reason they're not criminalized is because of the ages of these children, which raises a larger point. Are we going to start now criminalizing youth? Society, it's difficult enough to advance yourself, to move forward.
Is it just underage people using these websites, or adult using these websites also don't get legal consequence?
Hey, Drew,
Right.
can I
Not at all.
Brian, finish.
Yeah, Drew, her actions could be considered a Class 4 felony in Nebraska for cyber stalking. So you tell me why the prosecutor just ignores this case. There should be prosecution in this case to set an example to stop this from happening to another youth.
Well, Brian, I don't know about the prosecutor, but I've got Reed's mom.